Hello everybody, and welcome back to 5 Minute Crypto, the channel where we cover the most important crypto news in just 5 minutes, back again with another crypto update. And we have a pretty interesting breaking news article and piece of information for you guys. Starting it off, breaking. Soros Fund Management, the family investment firm managed by billionaire George Soros, has been given the green light to trade Bitcoin. You can actually really dive deep into this article if only you pay for it, but the situation is quite clear. Soros Fund Management is trading Bitcoin by sources, and even though this stuff might be fake, sometimes I feel as if there's a paywall for it, it might be a little bit more legitimate. Then again, make sure you understand that this is by no means completely confirmed. I couldn't actually find it on any other websites either, but since the Bitcoin magazine here, one of the biggest pieces of I don't know, content provider out there is posting it, I do believe it's legitimate, and yeah, I'm just assuming it's real, but make sure you give it a little grain of salt just to be sure. It might be speculation where it's not yet due, but yeah, I've personally confirmed it in my head. Now, this is a really good thing inherently because more people in the space is nice, specifically these people with just extreme amounts of influence. Then again, like some people have been saying in the comment section, we don't really need the approval from people that are, can I say old, almost in a grave? Well, what should I say right there? Just, we don't really need these 90-year-old people's approvals for any reason. So why? Well, the majority of them have hated it at one point or another and are switching their minds because they see money to be made, not because they love the technology or anything like that. They love money. They love seeing things grow like that, and they know, okay, we have to switch stances because it will make us money. Warren Buffett, for example, if he changes his mind, do you think it's because of technology or because he knows it will make him a lot of freaking money, influence, power, something? All right, it will do good for the company. Who cares exactly what he thinks? But it's going to be surrounding power, money, or one of those things. It's not going to be because all of a sudden he loves the tech, because theoretically speaking, he would have known that the first half a year, 3/4 of a year, 1 year, 2 years, maybe 3 years, maybe of getting introduced into cryptocurrencies. And if you do not admit that the tech is really good or that Bitcoin itself really has some potential, well, then what are you doing, right? Now, this guy getting into it, George Soros, by the way, it's not like he has not been exposed to Bitcoin before, but his company right now, being able to be exposed to it, that's the big part. Billionaire, this is older, but Billionaire Stan Druckenmiller, skeptical of ETH, shares opinion on Doge. There's just a little bit of a thing going around right now where it's like all these big billionaire investors are piece by piece just more opening up towards Bitcoin or opening up towards cryptocurrencies. It all happened throughout 2020 and 2021 to start. BlackRock, for example, too, with Mr. Fink. BlackRock is studying crypto, which could someday play a role akin to gold, the CEO says. This, again, is the biggest investment firm in the world, $7 trillion under management. You already know, all right, there's almost no denying crypto anymore in this world. If people are saying crypto can't go anywhere, they're most likely lying to you or are unknowing. The only question is Bitcoin going to be the number one forever? I am definitely questioning that. Is every company going to eventually get into crypto? I do not think so. There will always be bears. There will always be people like Warren Buffett who are just going to always stay against it, regardless of how big it's going to get. Because as I've explained before, if you always stay bearish, you can always be proven right. You can never be proven wrong, because regardless of how high Bitcoin goes, it can always crash. And so if you keep your position long enough, you will die before it's actually going to happen. Some cases are exceptions, like for example, people who said the internet will not last, I guess have been proven wrong, because the internet has definitely lasted and cannot be thought out of this world anymore. But then again, I think Bitcoin is a little bit different, as there's always the potential of crash. Like for example, saying the S&P is eventually going to crash, you can still be right. Even though it's been around for so freaking long, you can still be right until the end of ends. Same thing for the dollar crashing, or any currency crash for that matter, any company stock crash for that matter. Only, I guess, piece of technology like, Bluetooth is not gonna, Bluetooth might stay around. You guys get the picture, right? Wi-Fi, just cellular connection, whatever, pick something. Radio waves, I don't know, microwaves. You guys see ovens. You guys get the picture, where it's like, you can still be right, so there'll always be bears, but all right. That was it for today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. Hopefully you learned something new, and see you guys again in another one pretty soon.